back to Dodgy's garage where I don't know what I'm doing half the time. And that's gonna, yeah, anyway, we'll fix that. Gotta get the effie going, because it's not going. I haven't driven it in a long time. There's a show on Sunday, Monday, for a long weekend. I want to go, but the battery's been on charge. It seems to be fine. It hadn't had a charge in a long time. The problem is the stupid starter regulator, because it's not on the actual starter motor like a normal later model. It's yeah. She started sparking there, and I was going, oh, ooh. So what I done is I got this and gave it a bit of a clean, and the other side, and then the nut, gave that a bit of a clean, because that was actually arcing out. You can see it's arced. Actually, I might wonder if I do the other side, if I'm going to have more contact. I might put the nut on the other side. Yeah, so that's probably going to be better, because there's nothing really, yeah, you can see that's all kind of burnt away. It's rusted away even, but that's not good. So I might just flip that around and do that side, because that's with the outside, so it wasn't making contact with him. I might do that, see if we can get that going. Give me a sec. Alright, that looks way better, doesn't it? That's shiny. Whereas that side, ugh. So now that that's kind of sharpened up, if I put him on there and him on there, oh, come on, you. That's not even square. There we go. Now then, that might actually make contact. Now, because I'm out in the back of the place, I don't have tools, so watch me nay as I grab an adjustable. That sounds right. And of course, the obligatory. Come on, I'm running out of friggin' ballistic W40 kind of. Alright, guess the one I was using was kind of sad, it wasn't in the right one. So that went well. Now let's put this back on. Let me yodel. Let me hey. Oh, that's not quite, that'll do. Alright, now, where am I? Where's the keys? There's the keys. Alright, keys on, ignition, click. That was probably, because of all the oil I put on it. Let's try that, but now it turns over, so that's good. Alright, that's because it's gas still. She rocks. Alright, let me get in and do that. I reckon that smoke is from the what's her name? Oh, come on. Let's get this window down. Let's see if I can see. Put the pedal on the metal. Well, there we go. Started. Yeah, because this had been sitting for so long, literally the contacts are just rusty. She goes. She's a little bit see-through because of all the stuff I put down, thermal heat, you know, that stuff. Well, because the roof leaks for some reason, all the water just, and then it blah, and then blah, 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 and then blah. So there you go. That's why. That's why the interior's fucked. This would never pass Rego. Hence, I'm never taking it off Rego. Oh, yeah. Squealy fan belt has been sitting for years, but how's that oil pressure? Nearly 60. It's over 60. It's climbing. 270. So it hasn't been started in fucking ages. You also had over 70 pounds of PSI oil, so that's heaps. Temperature is not going anywhere. Fuel is deplorable. Inside, absolutely full of shit. I don't know. But it runs. Then the exhaust's finished just there somewhere. Yeah. 351 Cleveland. Ambo. Oh, so it's probably the tow pack. But there she goes. She's running again. All because, well, not because I don't do anything to her, and it got rusty. But now there's no smoke coming off that. But it should also stop rusting now because I've got that on it, which is expensive shit. And that is all full of sand. I might give it a wash down. Today's Saturday. The show is on Monday, or Saturday afternoon, evening. Yeah, so, well, there we go. That'll do it for the time being. I will put all my shit away. Not really. I'm just going to throw it back in the truck. I suppose I should show the other thing I bought that I didn't show you last time. Fucking AU Ute 1-tonner. Registered, but not running because something won't let it turn over. Oh, let's show that again. Something won't let it turn over. We were thinking the engine's free, it rotates. I've changed the starter motor because we thought it might be a starter motor because it just clicks and that's it. Well, it took us 2 days to do the starter motor because it's such a prick of a place. It wasn't a starter motor. The starter motor's fine. So we thought, oh, it must be grounds. Well, normally there are two grounds. One that comes up here and one, you can see down there, that bolt right there is the other one that goes to the bottom of the mount. Now on my other car, that's the other two. Well, this one has got a third one which comes off there, which we've then grounded out to there. So it's got 3 grounds instead of 2. Still does not do anything different. It still just cranks. It doesn't even crank. It just hits, it goes click, 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 click. And you can see this thing kind of turning. And the engine is free. So we have no idea. And the battery's good. It's got green. You see the green, so it's good. But I will put that on charge because it has been sitting for a while. We took the fans out to turn the engine over. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not rotating, actually turning over. Seeing that there's 3 grounds instead of 2, there's enough grounding. So why not? Unless there's another ground like on the old cars at the back, which is I don't think this one does because it's there at the front of the block. And we've got enough grounds. So why isn't there enough? I could redo that to get the power, or not get the power, but to get the good ground, although it's got 2 other grounds. So the other thing is the positive. Maybe that's not up to spec. Which it could be, but I don't know. So something else I have to go through and find it. And that, of course, everything's on this side of the engine except for the exhaust. So it's an absolute nightmare. All your cooling, your heating tubes, everything is underneath there. That's why it took us so long to get the starter moving. So, yeah. As I say, it is registered. It is a 1-tonner. but somehow I've got to work out why that engine's not rotating. Why it's not working. It's just pissing me off because I've had to pay rego on this thing now, and it ain't running. But it's got a nice alloy tray on it. It's a nice alloy tray and a tow bar, so that's why I wanted to tow it. It does have a bit of rust on the, just a bit, but it's registered, so I don't care. And I do have another the AU at home, so you know. But I don't know. I mean, it is 3 on the tree column, 3, well, probably 4 speed. It's done, I don't know, 300,000, 200,000. I mean, it's neat and tidy enough. Plastic floors, rubber floor mats. This is a bit, but that's an AU. But yeah, I've got to figure out what that is. But I do, as I said, I've got the other AU sitting at home, and that does run. I know that because I actually had it running, but I think because it's been sitting so long, it actually blew a heater hose because it started steaming. So I shut that down quick. So I got to check all the hoses, see if there's a split in it. So who knows? But yeah, anyway, I got another project. One of the bikes I got to go work on. Now, seeing this runs, I'll leave this to this, and then I'll go and play on the motorbikes, and that'll be another video for another time on Dodgy's Garage, where I haven't a freaking clue what I'm doing, neither does anyone else. So, au revoir, see you later.